Good evening, everyone. Students, families, staff, distinguished guests. It is my honor to welcome you all to this evening, our 2026 scholarship ceremony. My name is Katie Amenta. I am the proud principal here at Berlin High School. Tonight is truly one of my favorite nights. Tonight we gather to honor the perseverance, the character, and the promise of our incredible students sitting to the right of me. Students, please remember that each scholarship awarded this evening represents something far greater than monetary recognition. Each scholarship tells a story of a person, a cause, or a pursuit to invest in a better future. All the while, each scholarship awarded also tells a story of long nights, early mornings, and your unwavering commitment to excellence. To our donors, we are so grateful for your commitment to our students and their futures. Tonight, we are giving out a total of 167 scholarships that total over $200,000. You beat me to that applause because I was going to ask for an applause for our donors. But without further ado, please join me in welcoming Mrs. Evelisa Mayette, Scholarship Committee Coordinator, to the podium.
Thank you, Mrs. Amenta. I've been attending these scholarship nights, gosh, I think it's 30 plus years because we do give a scholarship in memory of my sister, but then as coordinator with Mrs. Rice, it truly is one of the best nights of the year because our kids are pretty amazing, and this is such a great opportunity to acknowledge just how wonderful they are. So without further ado, I'm going to invite Mr. Fran Reck, along with Dan Race, who is there from the Lions Club. Fran is the current president. Dan is the scholarship chair, and Bob Becker is on the scholarship committee.
Thank you. The first scholarship we're going to award tonight is the 2026 Annual Scholarship Award. Each year, the Berlin Lions Club awards a scholarship of $14,000 to an outstanding young female or male student in their senior year at Berlin High School. This award is broken down into 4 equal payments of $3,500 per year, as long as that student is matriculated in a 4-year college and stays in school with passing grades. Financial need and high academic standing are 2 of the criteria to be eligible for this award. Maybe more important to our club is the student's history of community service. We believe that it is important that all students participate in organizations that offer help to others. The student that our committee has chosen meets all these requirements, and it gives us great pleasure to announce Sierra Colon as this year's recipient for the Berlin. Congratulations. Congratulations. The second award we'll be providing tonight is the 2026 Agricultural Scholarship Award. This year, the Berlin Lions Club has decided to award an annual scholarship of $10,000 to an outstanding young female or male student in their senior year at Berlin High School. This award is broken down into 4 equal payments of $2,500 per year. What makes the scholarship different from our traditional annual award is that it recognizes a student who plans to major in any number of disciplines that focus on some aspect of agriculture. It only makes sense that this being a part of the club that puts on our annual agricultural fair to encourage a student to pursue a path in that endeavor. This year's recipient will be pursuing a major in ecology and evolutionary biology at UConn this fall. It gives us great pleasure to announce Natalie Zadraga, hopefully I said that correctly, as this year's recipient for the Berlin Lions Agricultural Scholarship. Congratulations. And the third award tonight is the 2026 Howie Larson Trade Scholarship. The Connecticut Berlin Lions Club is proud to introduce the new Berlin Lions Howie Larson Trade Scholarship. Created to support a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career in the skilled trades. This scholarship is intended for a student who has already demonstrated a strong interest, commitment, and potential in a trade field and who plans to continue developing those skills through further education, training, or apprenticeship opportunities. The scholarship also honors the memory of Howie Larson, a dedicated member of the Connecticut Borough and Lions Club, and skilled electricians whose hard work, service, and commitment to the community reflected the values of the trade profession. Through this award, we hope to recognize a student each year who shares that same dedication, work ethic, and desire to build a meaningful career. I'd like to turn it over to Mark for a moment.
Good evening. Howard Larson had an exceptional ability to get things done. A second-generation electrician following in his father's footsteps, he was more of an artisan than a tradesman. Every job was done right, no questions asked. Colleagues referred to him as being among the best they had ever worked with. He also had a talent to gather crews to get work done, especially for the Berlin Fair. I worked the Berlin Fair, and I don't know how he got me to do that, but I'm still doing it. He knew the value of a helping hand because he was always one of the best at lending a hand. He didn't need to pull in favors. All he had to do was ask. Everyone was willing to help him because at some point he had helped them. I knew Howie for almost 50 years. He was my brother-in-law and my best friend. So on behalf of the Larson family, thank you to the Berlin Lions Club for honoring Howie's memory in such a meaningful way. Knowing that his legacy will continue to inspire and support students for years to come brings the family great comfort and pride. And it's with great pleasure that I announce the recipient of the first Howie Larson Trades Award is Paulo Coltrera. Do you have big feet? Because you got big shoes to fill, brother. Congratulations.
Next, may I please have Riley Kopp to present the Tyler Kopp Scholarship. Riley, as the kids come up, you're going to give them these envelopes.
Okay.
Or give them to me.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Riley Kopp, and I'm honored to be here with my mother, Robin Kopp, to present the T-Kopp scholarships for the class of 2026. T-Kopp stands for Tyler Kopp, my brother who passed away in 2015. Tyler was a hardworking, dedicated, and loving brother, son, friend, and teammate. This scholarship was created to honor the values he embodied every day. Tyler gave 110% in everything he did. He was selfless, compassionate, and the kind of person who would give you the shirt off his back if he needed it. He was a loyal friend, a supportive teammate, and someone who always made a positive impact on those around him. Tyler had a way of bringing light into every room he entered and left a lasting impression on everyone fortunate enough to meet him. Through this scholarship, we hope to recognize students who demonstrate the same character, kindness, determination, and commitment to others that Tyler displayed throughout his life. Before we present this year's scholarships, I would like to share a message with the class of 2026. Live life to the fullest. Cherish the people around you and never take a single day for granted. Be the kind of friend you would want to have, someone who is loyal, supportive, and kind. Work hard towards your goals, give your best effort in everything you do, and always look for a way to make a positive difference in the lives of others. The impact you leave on people will be remembered far longer than any accomplishment. With that being said, the 4 recipients of this year's T-Kopp scholarships are Ryan Lavender, Matteo Modifica, Eli Rice, and Colin Sullivan. Go ahead. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
The next scholarship is the Rex Smith Scholarship, given in memory of a longtime Berlin High School educator and coach to an individual with confidence and character. This scholarship honors a hard worker and someone who takes the extra step to make their work even better than expected. This year's recipient is Cameron Guzzi. Next, may I please have Joanne Human.
Good evening. My name is Joanne Human. I'm a member of the New Britain Berlin Rotary Club, and I am here to present our Interact Club Scholarship. It's presented to a student who has exemplified, a member of the BHS Interact Club, who has exemplified our club motto, service above self. The recipient this year has been a member of the Interact Club since her sophomore year, serving as the co-vice president in her senior year. Throughout her time in the Interact Club, she has volunteered over 45 hours at events like the Salvation Army Soup Kitchen and projects such as making care packages at the Berlin Senior Center. She plans to pursue a degree in psychology in the fall and eventually get a PhD in clinical psychology. This year's scholarship, I'm happy to present to Olivia Noakes.
Next, may I please have Betsy Piskorski. These are for you.
Oh, good. Large print. Good evening, everybody. First of all, congratulations to all of you, and I say this every year, and congratulations to all of you, because without you, they wouldn't be here. So when my husband died, when my husband died 10 years ago, we asked that in lieu of flowers, donations be made to the Ryan T. Lee Foundation. They, in turn, set up a scholarship in my husband's name to be awarded to someone who is majoring in criminal justice. My husband was an attorney for 40 years in New Britain, but it doesn't necessarily mean that whoever gets this scholarship is going to become an attorney. We have had people who've been awarded it. There's somebody who's an FBI agent. We've had a police officer. We had someone who went into environmental science. So this year's recipient, I'm very happy to announce, is Alyssa Napolitano. Here you go, sweetie pie. Congratulations. Okay, I was here as a wife. Now I'm here as a mother. My daughter, Jennifer Piskorski-Samiris, graduated from Berlin High School in 1992. She went on to form a company with two of her partners who deal with Medicaid patients, getting them out of Medicaid and into private insurance as long as they are employed. The company has become very successful, and what's really interesting is what I'm seeing up here tonight, because her scholarship is called Recognition in Women, that their potential here, right up here, for women achieving really great things is what she would be very happy to see. So this scholarship this year is now going to, let me double check, Alyssa Walker. Here you go, sweetie pie. Congratulations.
Next, may I please have American Legion Commander Vinnie Trigilla and Mo Jordan.
Good evening and greetings from the American Legion Post 68 here in Berlin. This evening we are happy to award two student scholarships sponsored by our Ladies Auxiliary, Unit 68, Sons of the American Legion, and our post members. We've been fortunate and honored to award deserving students of military families associated with their service to our community, state, and nation. I'd like to thank our auxiliary, our sons, and the post members for their fundraising efforts to make this tradition possible. Congratulations to this year's recipients and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. So our first recipient for the American Legion Post 68 Scholarship Award is Matthew Greenwood. And our second recipient for sponsored by the American Legion Auxiliary is Hannah Corbett. Thank you.
Next, may I please have Mr. Brian Humes. These are for you.
Good evening, I'm Brian Humes, and it's my honor to award a scholarship in honor of my parents. As a tribute to their lifelong examples of love, caring, and commitment, the Alan M. and Rosalind W. Humes Humanitarian Scholarship was established to support graduating seniors who possess a demonstrated dedication to their faith and the capability to succeed in a humanitarian discipline. This year's recipient is Cassandra Lazara. And the next scholarship, the Paul J. and Mary P. Karam Music Scholarship, is in honor of my in-laws. The Paul J. and Mary P. Karam Music Scholarship is awarded to a student in good academic standing planning to pursue a course of study in the field of music at an accredited college or university. And these students have all been practicing and performing in the Paul Karam Band Room. This student must have been an officer, student leader, drum major, or section leader at Berlin High School. This year's recipient is Gretchen Perrault.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Rice, and I am the Library Media Specialist here at Berlin High School and also one of the scholarship coordinators. And tonight I'm going to present a few awards as well. I'm going to start with the Leo Civitello Award. The Leo J. Civitello Scholarship is being awarded tonight to two students who exemplify high academic achievements and athletic ability. Leo was a member of the class of 1993, where he served as class president. He was a member of the National Honor Society, a varsity soccer and baseball player. He was a charismatic student who loved learning, had a passion for people, and giving back. He went on to Fairfield University, where he continued his baseball career. He pursued his love for finance and had a successful 20-year career on Wall Street. The Civitello family selected the following recipients who share the same qualities that Leo had and are pursuing a degree in business or finance. This year's recipients are Grace Buckholtz and Ryan Lavender. And now may I ask Hunter Mathena to to come up and award the next scholarship.
The Berlin-New Britain Chamber of Commerce is awarding the next scholarship to a student with high academic standing and work ethic and shows a promise for the future. This year's recipient is Austin Loria.
Next, may I please have Miss Elise Nimick.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Elise. I am currently attending Quinnipiac University as an occupational therapy major, and I actually am an orientation leader and just had my first session today. I started this scholarship because about a year ago, my life was flipped upside down. I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's thyroiditis. The nature of the disease is that it'll attack my thyroid until it is destroyed, and I will have to live on hormone supplementation for the rest of my life. This scholarship is to award 2 recipients who have firsthand encountered the troubles and financial burden of a chronic illness. Chronic illness means that the illness is prolonged for either 6 months or is incurable. In my case, it is incurable. These 2 recipients I asked to write a short essay about how they have overcome their odds, how they have faced the world in such a beautiful and positive light, even when things get truly hard. So I'm honored to award Gabriel Satolino and Grace Foster with the Beating the Odds Scholarship.
The Joseph and Anthony Manzi Foundation Excellence in Instrumental Music Performance Scholarship was established in honor of brothers, Joseph and Anthony Manzi, both avid musicians and passionate performers. These brothers, both alumni from Berlin High School, were creative, multi-talented, and skilled musicians. Both were highly involved in performances within the schools and the community. This scholarship was established to support and encourage musicians like them, musicians who are devoted, passionate, and creative with a tireless work ethic in the practice studio, as was displayed in their performances. It is being awarded to a senior who has shown remarkable achievement and passion in performance, musicianship, and creativity in school and the community at large. Candidates were asked to submit a music audition video which best reflects their ability, passion, and creativity. This year's recipient is Maggie Yance. The Geraldine F. Voluk Awards for Excellence in French are awarded by Timothy and Bernadette Voluk. These 2 awards are being given in memory of Geraldine Francis Voluk. Early in her career, Jerry taught French language classes, and her experience has had an everlasting impact. Recipients of these awards have demonstrated academic excellence in French. And we'd like to congratulate Lillian Cookson and Natalie Zadroga. Let's see who's next. Can I please have Joanne Chicker to present the next scholarship? Thank you.
The East Berlin Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship is given in the memory of Tyler Kopp. And his mother here is also a member of the East Berlin Auxiliary also. And this is awarded to a student who has displayed good citizenship, participated in extracurricular activities, and whose family has a personal connection to the fire department. This year recipient goes to Caroline Maserio.
Next, may I have Mr. Tom Briers.
Good evening. I'm Tom Briers, President and current member of the Berlin Volunteer Fire Department. I'll be presenting the Chet Haber and Ed Haber Scholarship. Ed and Chet were two brothers that were founding members of our department in 1943. Our scholarship is awarded to a student who has a current or past member in our department, otherwise from the other town of Berlin fire departments. Tonight I have two students being awarded to receive our scholarship. As I call your name, please come forward. The first recipient is Cal Maserio, whose father, John Maserio, is our current chief of our department. Cal is majoring in wildlife and conservation biology and will be attending University of Rhode Island. Cal has also been a cadet within our program, a coordinator of the Upbeat program, a member of the horticultural and environmental clubs, marching band member as well. Congratulations. Our second recipient is Grace Buchholz. Her great uncle is Tom Chesery, a longtime member of our department. Grace is majoring in business administration and planning to attend Bryant University. She's a member of the varsity golf team, a mock team trial, a senior representative of the Board of Education, and a teacher for grade 1 religion. Congratulations.
The next scholarship is the Kensington Volunteer Department Fire Department, which is offered in memory of Leno Corvey. It is being awarded this year to a student who is actually also a cadet with the Kensington Volunteer Fire Department, David Setzo. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Well done, bud. Yep. Next, may I please have Chief Andrew Rubiak.
So we have the, excuse me, we have the South Kensington Fire Department is giving a memorial scholarship in honor of Charlie Shear and Pete Garrison. This scholarship is awarded to a student whose family has a personal connection to the fire department, much like the other departments have, and is planning to pursue their education in a 2 or 4 year degree. And this year they made it easy on me with the name, and it's Eli Rice.
Next, may I please have the representatives for the Berlin Youth Advisory Board.
Hello, my name is Nathan DeGiacomi. And my name is Olivia Robertson, and we are here representing the Berlin Social and Youth Services Advisory Board.
Tonight, presenting the scholarship, we have Ava Barbagallo, Olivia Barbagallo, and James Masiria.
The Youth Service Advisory Board supports the town of Berlin, Connecticut by recognizing and responding to the needs and voices of youth in our community. The Youth Services Advisory Board Scholarship recognizes graduating seniors who embody service, kindness, integrity, and leadership through genuine care for others. The scholarship honors students whose impact is rooted in everyday actions, showing up, helping without expecting recognition, and strengthening their communities in meaningful, often unseen ways.
This year's recipient has gone above and beyond in demonstrating these qualities. She has consistently gone out of her way to help others, both in and out of school. From serving as an unofficial peer tutor to continuing to inspire younger students, she represents exactly the kind of student this scholarship was created to honor.
We are proud to announce this year's recipient of the Berlin Youth Services Advisory Board Scholarship in an amount of $2,000 is Kaylee Alkis.
Next, may I please have Mr. Bo Rosso.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations to all of you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to present the Class of 1996 Red Goat Scholarship Award. I was talking with Ryan Connolly, who is another Class of 96 graduate, and he organized a group of about 10 to 12 of us who decided to come together to provide a scholarship on our year of our 30th reunion. And a bunch of us had also received scholarships when we were seniors. For me, the scholarship money combined with money I earned that summer allowed me to purchase a 130 megabyte Gateway computer that came in 5 large boxes and took about 5 hours to install. That very appropriately named computer truly opened a gateway for me and changed my life in ways that continue to this day. Our goal with this scholarship is to provide that same kind of opportunity to help someone take the next step toward their future. We hope to continue the scholarship next year, but after reviewing such an incredible group of applicants, we are motivated to find ways to do even more to help even more students. This year we had some great applicants and that tackled topics such as artificial intelligence, the value and appropriateness of teaching, and also civil discourse. So this year, our 3 recipients are Desea Rivera, Carter Braun, and Muiz Naru.
Next, may I have Mr. Wainwright along with the representatives from the Berlin Little League baseball and softball teams. Come on up.
I've never walked on a stage and had anybody say how cute. I know it's for them though, but give me my moment. want to thank Katie, Ev, and Rachel for allowing me to bring these guys here today. What sits behind us is truly a field of role models. These children are raised on the field to be good kids. At the end of every game, the scoreboard is shut off, win or lose. Raising good kids should never shut off. And we're very thankful they're here. We're going to introduce real quick our two softball girls who have aged out of Little League and are moving on to bigger and better things. They'll be at McGee, or they're at McGee, and then high school, and we hope to see them up here. Shannon Kavanaugh. This girl can play any position on the infield and steals bases at will. Lucy Miles decided to end her last Little League game with a home run. On my right, our 8-year-olds representing the 9 to 11 minor league player pitch league is Drew Paparilla and Anthony Wright. I'm sure someone's saying their dads must be coaches. You're right. But if you get a chance, ask them how that's working for them. They say this road ends quickly and this time travels fast. It does. I was sitting in my truck one day with my son as he was disputing a call from an umpire. I let him vent. And I thought I was funny, and I said, yeah, that's cap, meaning not true, I think. He told me, Dad, nobody uses that anymore. That is so 2025. By the time I learned it, it was no longer good to use. Anyways, we'd like to proceed with one thing before I move on to the scholarships. You guys can get together, do it up there. Go ahead.
Berlin on three. 1, 2, 3, Berlin!
The Berlin Little League scholarships are awarded to students who were previously Berlin Little League baseball or softball players who have maintained good academic standings and have completed community service. This year's representatives are Gavin Bennett, Lex Ding, Ryan Lavender, and Mateo Modifica. Come on this side, girls. Thank you.
The Berlin Basketball Association is honoring 3 scholarship recipients this year for their hard work, dedication, and commitment, both in the classroom and on the basketball court. These students have shown excellence, leadership, and perseverance, and have earned this well-deserved recognition. On behalf of the Berlin Basketball Association, we wish you continued success as you begin the next chapter. Congratulations go to Sawyer Eberhardt, Brooke Walker, and Alyssa Walker. Congratulations, Miss Brooke. Thank you. Congratulations. Glad you made it. Next, may I please have Mr. Joe Porcaro.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of the Berlin Land Trust, I am Joe Porcaro, Treasurer. The Land Trust is grateful to the Scholarship Committee for the opportunity to present the 2026 Cancellerini Award. This scholarship has been annually provided by the Land Trust for 30 consecutive years since 1996. The Board of Directors has established the award for 2026 at $1,000. The purpose of the award is to support a graduating senior that has expressed a strong intention to pursue a college degree in environmental science or ecology or forestry or earth science. These fields of study are consistent with the mission of the Berlin Land Trust, which is to conserve and preserve in perpetuity open space land parcels. Accordingly, the directors and members of the Land Trust are very pleased to present the 2026 Cancellerini Scholarship Award to Natalie Zadroga. Congratulations. Thank you.
Next, may I please have Mrs. Teresa Lee.
Good evening. Before I present this next scholarship, I'd like to take a moment to recognize something special about tonight. Many of the scholarships being awarded this evening are presented in memory of someone who is deeply loved and is greatly missed. As each name is read, we are reminded that these were real people who touched lives, made a difference, and left a lasting impression on those who knew them. Every year, we step up to this podium to continue their legacy. Some of us come from just down the street, while others drive many miles or even fly from far away, all with the same purpose: to ensure that our loved ones are remembered. Whether these scholarships are given in memory of an aunt or an uncle, a mom, a dad, a sister, a brother, a daughter, or in my case, a son, they represent a commitment to keeping their spirit alive through acts of kindness and generosity. Through these scholarships, our loved ones continue to make a difference in the lives of others by helping you, the students of BHS, pursue your dreams and achieve your goals. It is my hope tonight, and I'm sure it is the hope of everyone presenting these scholarships, that these awards will help ease some of the financial burden that higher education can place on you and your families. More importantly, I hope they serve as a reminder that your hard work, your determination, and your perseverance over the past 4 years at Berlin High School have been recognized and celebrated. May the dedication you have shown guide you toward a future filled with opportunity, purpose, and happiness. On behalf of the Memorial Foundation, established in honor of my son, Ryan Lee, it is my pleasure to present this scholarship. Though he is no longer here with us, his legacy lives on through the opportunities created for students like you. Best wishes for all that lies ahead, and special congratulations to the Excellence in Leadership Scholarship recipient, to Kaylee Alkis.
Next, may I please have Ms. Donna Antonacci.
Good evening. My name is Donna Antonacci. I want to congratulate everyone here first. And I just wanted to say this scholarship is in honor of my brother, Dennis F. Antonacci Jr. It's a memorial scholarship we created a few years after his death in 1994. He attended Berlin High for the last 2 of his high school years. And it was a tribute to honor him when he was just turning 25 years old. He was 24 when he died. This scholarship is given in Dennis's memory to a student that has achieved high academic excellence and a desire to further their education in the field of social work, counseling, or psychology. But recently we broadened that to accept others. And this award has been also, it started as a $500 award, but as we got more and more donations, has gone up to $1,000 now. So this year is going to Emma Tochi. I'm sorry, this is my son, Raphael Antonacci. So, I grab a quick one. Thank you so much.
Next, may I please have Mr. Stephen King.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, faculty, students, congratulations. My name is Stephen King, here in representation of my brother, my sisters, our children, and our grandchildren, to present a scholarship in memory of my mom and my dad. The Mitchell King Foundation, or the Mitchell King Memorial Scholarship, was created by the family of Edward and Jean Mitchell King. It is awarded to a student who has shown excellence and promise in the field of science. Edward and Jean resided in Berlin since the early 60s and raised 4 children, all of whom graduated from Berlin High School a long time ago. Jean was a 1948 graduate of the University of Connecticut, majoring in microbiology, and Ed graduated from the University of Hartford. Both valued education, and the family is proud to honor this year's recipient, Angelina Huynh. Angelina Huynh.
The Upbeat Big Vin Award and Scholarship was established by the student members of the Peer Leadership Program as a way to remember their friend, Big Vin Biscaglia. It is presented each year to a student who has demonstrated effort, support, dedication, and commitment in the same spirit that Mr. Biscaglia brought to the program. This year's recipient is Megan Snyder. The Thomas F. Galvin Pathfinder Award and Scholarship was established to honor Thomas Galvin, a longtime principal at Berlin High School and one of the founders of the Upbeat program. Tom was a leader who loved to challenge people to try new things and to expand their skills. This award is presented each year to a senior member of the program who has demonstrated a willingness to take on challenges. This year's recipient is Ryan Tang. The Mitchell Peer Leader Award and Scholarship is given in honor of Alice Mitchell and her parents, Mary and Jim Mitchell. It is given each year to a senior who has demonstrated a high degree of commitment and dedication to the Berlin Upbeat program, and who demonstrates through their actions and daily life the principles on which the program is founded. This year's recipient is Cynthia Rivera. Sandy Crow was one of the original members and developers of the UPPI program. Known to her peer leaders as Ma Crow, Sandy was an inspiration and a much-loved mentor to thousands of peer leaders. Sadly, we lost Ma Crow in July of 2011, but her memories and life lessons live on in the lives of everyone she touched. The Ma Crow Scholarship is to be presented annually to a senior leader who has demonstrated dedication and commitment to the program and to the ideals of service and leadership upon which the program is based. This year's recipient is Caroline Maserio. Next, we have the Willard School Upbeat Scholarship. It is given to a student who attended Willard School and through their high school years in the Upbeat program, dedicated their time and effort into helping to make a positive impact through community service to Willard School. This year's recipient is Carter Braun. Next, we have the Mary E. Griswold Upbeat Scholarship, given to a student who attended Griswold School and has demonstrated good citizenship, self-motivation, enthusiasm, and perseverance in working toward their potential at Berlin High School. This year's recipient is Chloe Constantine. Next, we will have Mr. Mark Gombatz.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Gombatz. I'm the president of the TJD Foundation, which was founded in 2025 after the passing of Timothy J. Diadabo, who passed away in November of 2024. It's an honor to speak here tonight as we now are presenting our first 4 scholarships in the name of Timmy Diadabo. Timmy was a lifelong Berlin resident, proud graduate of Berlin High School class of 1986, and someone whose character left a lasting impression on everyone that knew him. During his time at BHS, Timmy was an active member of both the golf and wrestling teams. Those 2 sports may seem very different, but together they reflected the qualities that defined him so well: discipline, determination, humility, and teamwork. Whether competing on the mat or supporting his teammates on the course, Timmy carried himself with strength and genuine respect for others. More importantly, Timmy represented what it means to be part of a community. He valued hard work, loyalty, friendship, and showing up for the people around him. He understood that success is not only measured by accomplishments, but by the way we treat others and the impact we leave behind. The TJD Foundation was created to honor those values and to recognize students who embody the same spirit of perseverance, sportsmanship, community pride that Timmy demonstrated throughout his whole life. To all of tonight's recipients, as you continue your education and pursue your goals, remember that character matters just as much as achievement. Continue to work hard, support others, and represent your community with pride, just as Timmy did. Congratulations to this year's scholarship recipients, and thank you all for helping keep Timmy's memory and legacy alive. The 4 recipients of the 2026 TJD Memorial Foundation are Grace Buckholtz, Megan Snyder, Emma Tosi, and Matt Greenwood. Thank you all.
Next, may I please have Dr. Waterman.
Hi, good evening, everybody. So happy to be here. When I developed this scholarship a couple years ago, I did it because I was battling, well, I am battling cancer. I'm still going through it, about 4.5 years, but I'm hanging in there. And I wanted to do something special for the community, but I also wanted to honor a female senior who is going into the field of medicine, either the medical field or research. And the woman that I picked for today is Jenna Grumo. Thank you.
Next, may I please have Anne Marie Morant.
Hi everyone, my name is Madison Morant and this is my grandmother Anne Marie, and I am here to present the Christina Morant Scholarship. Christina Morant is my mother who graduated from Berlin High and passed away in 2018. She was a very happy and lively soul, and she always knew how to brighten up a room the second that she walked in. When looking to give this scholarship, we look for someone who seems to give off that same liveliness and kindness as a person, and in a way can somehow remind me of her. So it is my honor to give this scholarship to Alexa Forsyth.
Next, may I please have Mr. Rocco Labadia.
You knew that was coming, didn't you? So, hey guys, it's all about you tonight. They're second. So, if you live your life with love, acceptance, loyalty, passion, and a little bit of laughter, you've lived a pretty exceptional life. Chris, my son, was 19 years old when he lost his life. It's rough. It was 10 years ago. And since then, you know, I guess you make, what do they say? Lemonade out of, or lemons. Although I like lemons. I'm not quite sure why they say that. We formed the Chris Labadia Memorial Scholarship for a lot of reasons, obvious reasons. And I think that over the past 10 years, we've done some pretty cool things with Chris Cares. Chris Cares for Kindness over the past 10 years has helped to raise a whole bunch of money and touch a whole bunch of people. And I think the message that a lot of us are spreading tonight to all of you here, as you smile with me, is that kindness matters, and being humble to others and yourself goes a long way. So we started a scholarship, a $1,000 scholarship 10 years ago. We continue to try to do more each year. So this year we're giving out 5. So let's have fun with that. So, Stephen Cullen. Grace Foster. Moise Naru. Alexander Alquist. And Megan Snyder. Hey, before I go, I just wanted to say that everyone did a really great job. We only asked that the students write a 300-word essay about how all those attributes of my son Chris impacted them in their 4 years. And they rate some really nice things about all of you. So just so you know, the inside scoop is they actually do love you very much, and you should tell your parents you love them. Take care, everyone.
Next, may I please have Lindsay Fortunato.
Good evening. I'm Lindsay Fortunato, the president and CEO of Fortunato Construction Group, and I'm here with Jessica Eidelman, the chief financial officer of Fortunato Construction Group. Shirley Ramos was a mentor and friend who lost her life to cancer in 2018 after a hard-fought battle. She had a passion for supporting female leaders and wanted women to know that we can be powerful, joyful leaders in our personal and professional lives when we engage and embrace the core of who we are. Fortunato Construction Group embraces this idea and strives to support this initiative both inside and outside of our organization. As a second-generation, women-led, Berlin-based family business, our hope is that this scholarship helps a young woman in our community to reach her potential. Fortunato Construction Group is pleased to award the Shirley Ramos Memorial Scholarship of $2,500 to a female senior pursuing a degree in technical training in construction, architecture, or engineering. This year's recipient is pursuing a degree in acoustical engineering and music. Congratulations to our 2026 recipient, Gretchen Peralt.
Next, may I please have Ms. Sherry Rice. And Ms. Shelley Peterson. That's for you.
Hello, good evening. Congratulations, seniors, for everyone here tonight. You should give yourself a round of applause. Tonight, I am here with my sister, Shelley Peterson, and we are here to present a scholarship in the memory of our mother, Mary Arsimowitz. Our mother was an amazing woman, mother, grandmother, friend, and community member. In 1985, she, along with her business partner and best friend, Marion Scroy Verano, who is here with us this evening, started an accounting business here in Berlin at a time when women business owners were the exception. We are here to award the scholarship in our mother's memory to a female senior graduating Berlin High School and pursuing a college degree in accounting, business, or finance. Having a senior of my own in this class and working within the school system, I have had the opportunity to get to know this scholarship recipient and have seen how she reflects many of the qualities that defined our mother. She embodies a strong love for her family and the Berlin community, along with a remarkable drive for business, leadership, and involvement. She consistently demonstrates dedication, compassion, and a commitment to making a positive impact on those around her, making her an excellent reflection of the values our mother cherished. We are excited tonight to award the Mary Arsimowitz Scholarship to Sierra Colon.
Next, may I please have Mrs. Diane Ronchioli.
Hello, everyone. My name is Diane Ronchioli.
The Kensington Garden Club presents a scholarship annually to an individual whose future goal is to be involved with agriculture or environmental sciences. We also recognize that several students of the community, East Berlin, Berlin, or Kensington, also attend private, parochial, or magnet schools, as well as Southington High if they're interested in vocational agriculture. Our recipient this year is from Berlin High School, but all are eligible to apply for our scholarship. The 2026 recipient of our $1,500 scholarship is Maggie Yance. Maggie will pursue an undergraduate degree in marine estuarine, I think I said that right, and freshwater biology with a double major in zoology at the University of New Hampshire. Congratulations, Maggie. You gave this to me? I just gave her an envelope.
Next, may I please have Mr. John Cruz? It looks like we're being joined by Patrick Serafin.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Cruz. I am a paraprofessional here at Berlin High School and a former unified sports coach. And tonight I have the privilege of presenting the Chase Anderson Memorial Scholarship. The Chase Anderson Scholarship is awarded through the Creative Works of Berlin High School RISE program in memory of our friend Chase, whose life touched so many and was taken from us too soon. This scholarship recognizes senior unified peer leaders who embody the qualities that define Chase: kindness, compassion, understanding, and acceptance. It honors graduating students who give their time and energy to help others succeed, feel included, and experience a true sense of belonging. This year, we are proud to recognize two exceptional seniors who have consistently demonstrated these qualities and so much more. Their dedication to inclusion, their genuine care for others, and their commitment to fostering meaningful friendships have left a lasting impact on our school community. Now, side note, I worked with Chase his freshman year here, and if there's one thing that I remember about Chase is he went out of his way to make sure everyone felt included. And as I see the names of the recipients, I can say that they were on my unified sports teams, and they, without a doubt, share that quality of making sure people were included, the students. And tonight, we are honored to celebrate the recipients of the Chase Anderson Scholarship, Maya Lamoureux and Sophia O'Brien. Thank you.
The next scholarship is the Interact Club Scholarship. It is awarded to deserving seniors who have embodied the Interact and Rotary motto, service above self, through their dedication to helping others and making a positive impact within our school and community. This year's recipients have been active members of the Berlin High School Interact Club and have demonstrated outstanding leadership through their service or on the club's executive board. Their commitment to volunteerism, leadership, and community engagement exemplifies the values of both Interact and Rotary. It is my privilege to recognize and honor Sophia Turetska and Natalie Zadroga.
The Berlin High School Chorus Scholarships are given to graduating seniors who have demonstrated continued commitment to the BHS choral program and have found success in the performing arts through their high school career. These are students who have gone above and beyond to support and promote the choral program by exploring multiple avenues of vocal performance both in and out of the Berlin community. Driven with purpose, fueled with passion, and performing with pride, these students represent some of the best that BHS has to offer. This year's recipients are Addison Garino and Megan Snyder. The Berlin Playhouse of Performing Arts offers this next scholarship to seniors who have made an impact in the performing arts at Berlin High School. This year's recipient is Gretchen Peralt. And may I invite Caroline Johnson to give the next award.
Good evening. The Scott Johnson Memorial Scholarship was created with the help of our sons, Zach, Ben, and Jake, to honor the life and legacy of Scott Johnson. A dedicated firefighter, chief petty officer, husband, and most importantly, father, whose commitment to service, courage, and community was tragically cut short after succumbing to colorectal cancer at the young age of 41. This scholarship is awarded in his memory to recognize individuals who demonstrate the same spirit of service, perseverance, and commitment to making a positive difference in the lives of others. Tonight, it is my honor to present this scholarship to a truly deserving young man whose dedication to leadership, teamwork, and community service reflects the very spirit of first responders. Throughout his years at BHS, he's demonstrated strong character, both in and out of the classroom, maintaining honor roll status while balancing athletics, employment, volunteerism, and leadership roles. As captain of the bowling team, a member of Unified Sports, and an active participant in school and community programs, he's consistently shown compassion, responsibility, and a commitment to others. Most importantly, through his volunteer service with the Kensington Fire Department, he has already begun answering the call to serve his community with courage and integrity. This scholarship is awarded not only for academic extracurricular achievement, but for embodying the qualities that make a great first responder: selflessness, dedication, leadership, and heart. Please help me to congratulate the 2026 recipient of the Scott Johnson Memorial to David Tetzel. Congratulations. Thank you.
This next scholarship is given in memory of Nick Zuck, a talented athlete who passed away in 2016 after a brave and courageous battle with leukemia. Nick gave his heart and soul for his love of football. This memorial fund was created to honor Nick's memory and legacy at Berlin High School. This year's recipients embody all that was important to Nick: his love of football, family, food, and friends. On behalf of the Zuck family, I'd like to present this scholarship to the following students: Lex Ding, Ryan Lavender, and Eli Rice. May I invite Ava Dubuck to the podium for the next scholarship.
Good evening.
My name is Ava Dubak, and I'm a graduate of the Berlin High School class of 2021. I created the Unbroken Spirit Grant because I understand the strength it takes to persevere through difficult circumstances at a young age. During my freshman year of high school, I was diagnosed with leukemia, a cancer of the blood, and spent my high school years undergoing chemotherapy until the end of my junior year. This experience shaped my perspective on resilience, perseverance, and the importance of continuing to move forward even during the hardest of moments. This scholarship recognizes a student who embodies that same unbroken spirit. This year's recipient stands out as a genuine person who is wise beyond their years. They have remained focused, driven, and grounded, continuing to excel academically and live in a way that reflects the values of those they hold close. I am honored to announce Megan Snyder as this year's recipient of the Unbroken Spirit Grant.
Next, we have Michelle Borzelli.
Hi, good evening. My name is Michelle Borselli. I'm the Berlin High School Athletic Booster President, mom of Jenna, class of 24, Tyler 26, and Leah 2031. I'm also a graduate of the class of 1987. You can say I'm a townie, and I bleed red. I want to congratulate all of the graduates and their families. Enjoy the next few days, and best of luck in all of your future endeavors. I also want to thank Sherry Rice for making sure that this was a fair process and putting in all the time and energy to make sure all of the applicants were fairly representative. Sherry, I can tell you are exactly like your mom based on that description. The recipients of this scholarship embody the traits of a Berlin High School student athlete, hardworking, dedicated, a true teammate, and leader who is a role model on and off the court, field, track, course, or pool. These are the following students will receive a $500 scholarship. Carter Braun, Eli Rice, Carmine Rio, Spencer Tusignant, I've known her forever, but I won't even try, Sydney Bronk, my girl Brooke Walker, Lillian Cookson, Alexis Gioriano. Oh my God, Addison, I'm so sorry. Addison, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. You're welcome. Ella Santoro. And Ryan Lavender.
Next, may I please have Mr. Greg Staffstrom.
Good evening, and congratulations to the Berlin High School class of 2026. My name is Greg Staffstrom, and I'm here tonight to represent my business, Springbrook Ice and Fuel Service. Many of you here tonight perhaps purchase fuel oil or service from Springbrook, or often purchase a bag of ice from our location or one of the convenience or liquor stores in town. Springbrook established a scholarship in 2018 in honor of the company's 100th business anniversary. We pride our firm on giving back to the community and others that support us. Thank you to all that support Springbrook. The Ernest Growth Springbrook Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior pursuing a 4-year degree and majoring in business. This scholarship honors Ernie Groth, former owner and my mentor that gave me the opportunity to purchase Springbrook from his family back in 1996, following me earning a business degree. This is an example of an opportunity of success you can have as you continue your education. This evening's recipient has been involved in DECA, mock trial, and a student athlete participating in soccer, lacrosse, and indoor track. This person plans to attend Iona University. So in honor of the Ernie Growth and Springbrook Ice and Fuel Service Award, I'd like to present this scholarship this evening to Sydney Bronk Zidnowski.
Next, may I please have Lisa Massario.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa Massario with the Berlin Band Parent Association. Tonight, congratulations, everybody. One thing I want to say is take the legacies you're receiving tonight and be successful with them. It's heartwarming to be a part of this. So we're going to start with oh boy, all right, his last names only. Sandra Carbonati. Okay. Sandra, congratulations. Jenna Grumo. Congratulations. We've got Lillian Cookston. Congratulations. Gretchen. Been a pleasure listening to play for the last 4 years. All right, and then we have Sophia Calabrese. Thank you. And Maggie Yance. And I just want to say it's been a pleasure listening to you guys play and grow for the last several years. Thank you.
Next, may I please have Mr. Raymond Bouchard, Jr.
Thank you. I agree with Rocco. I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to you guys. So settle in, we're going to be here a while. I don't mean that. So I'm here to present the Raymond Bouchard Senior Scholarship Award through the Ryan T. Lee Foundation. I'm Raymond Bouchard Jr., his son. Now, my dad graduated high school 81 years ago this week. So, and soon after that, when he was a little bit older than you guys, he was in a B-29 bomber and people were shooting at him. Now, I tell you that because he was part of a generation that grew up very, very fast. They lived through the Depression. They fought and won World War II, and then they came back and really built everything. Buildings like this, the roads and bridges and corporations and businesses, everything that you see and use today. So it really doesn't matter what I have to say to you tonight. I really wanted to just say very quickly what my father would have wanted you to know from his almost 96 years of life. Because he never lost his curiosity for life. He never lost his desire to want to learn, even to his dying days. the man wanted to learn and kept being curious. And when I look at your generation, I see the same kind of resilience that my dad had. Because you guys, let's face it, he would have known that you've already been through a lot. A pandemic at a very young age, cultural division, wars across the world, and now you're stepping into a future shaped by artificial intelligence and uncertainty, changing jobs, climate pressures, and let's face it, giant server centers that are trying to eat all the water and electricity on the planet. So yeah, the future you're inheriting is a little bit weird, and that's on my generation, so sorry, it's our fault. But what Dad would have said to you, is he said it all the time and really believed it, it's going to be okay. Everything really is going to be okay, but it's not going to be magical. It's going to be okay because you guys have to make it okay. So we need you now, like more than ever, and not just to sit back and admire the, I don't know, influencers on Instagram and characters on Euphoria. Please don't become like any of the characters on Euphoria. They're all terrible. But we're going to be okay if people like you, good, intelligent, hardworking people, actually do the hard work. If they step up, step forward, and don't mind getting your hands dirty and doing it. But you're the only chance we have. That's what Dad would have wanted you to know. It's going to be okay, but you just got to do it. We need your resilience, your imagination, your refusal to accept broken systems as normal, your ability to look to the future without flinching, and your, as I said, continuing to learn forever. After you graduate Berlin High School, long after you graduate college, continue learning and never stop. My father's life taught me that even after fear and hardship, war and loss, a person can still choose hope. Not soft hope, not wishful thinking, but working hope. Hope that's fearless. That's the spirit of my father's scholarship. And this year, I'm very proud to present the Raymond Bouchard Senior Memorial Scholarship to, oh boy, I wish the name was on here. Oh, it's over here. Oh, look at that, would you? Sydney Hoops. Nope, I'm moving it back. See, I remember this time.
Next, may I please have Mrs. Robin Wilcox.
Good evening. I'm Robin Wilcox, the moderator of the Berlin Congregational Church. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to address the members of the class of 2026 on stage today. And I am going to selfishly take the opportunity to personally thank all of these children sitting here today for their grace, their kindness, their genuine display of friendship to the kids to each other, and to the kids that are in the RISE program. My daughter, Taylor Wilcox, is in that program. I especially want to thank you for the gift you gave her for the prom. That was wonderful. And 2 grown adults were crying their eyes out in a restaurant that night, so thank you. And I also want to thank the parents of all of these beautiful children. You guys did an awesome job. Every year I say, look at this potential out here. It's already being reached, and it's already being exhibited. We're very lucky to have these children in our lives. The Jane Beebe Watershoot Memorial Scholarship is sponsored by the Berlin Congregational Church. This scholarship is awarded to a student who has participated in community projects, either independently or through school-sponsored activities. The student has shown academic promise and plans to pursue a degree in either library media science, English, drama, or horticultural sciences. And congratulations to Emma Tose.
The Berlin High School Alumni Scholarship is awarded by the graduating class of 2025. This scholarship is given to a student who has shown academic excellence, leadership, and service. This year's recipient is Luke Norton. Next, may I please have Mr. Rick DeGroff. Okay, we'll do it. So, Central Connecticut Lawn Service created a scholarship in memory of one of our former students, Travis Frisk. This year's recipient of the Central Connecticut Lawn Service Award is Ryan Lavender. The next scholarship honors Dr. John M. Fitzsimmons. This scholarship is being offered to a student planning to pursue a career in the field of visual arts. This year's recipient of the Excellence in Art Award is Jonathan Ortiz. Next, may I please have Mr. John Roman.
Good evening. My name is John Roman. I'm treasurer of the Friends of the Berlin Visiting Nurses Association. And on behalf of the Friends of the Berlin VNA, I am pleased and honored to present the Stanley Sangelotti Memorial Scholarship. The Friends of the Berlin VNA exists to use community contributions to promote wellness in the town of Berlin and to support the nurses and staff at the Berlin VNA. This scholarship is given in honor of Mr. Stanley Sangelotti, a former guidance counselor at Berlin High School, who was a founding member of the Friends of the Berlin VNA and a longtime board member and supporter of the Berlin Visiting Nurses Association. This scholarship is offered annually to a graduating Berlin High School senior with an excellent academic record who will be pursuing nursing studies. This year's recipient of the Stanley Sangelotti Memorial Scholarship is Sophia Savvy. I am also a member of the Rotary Club of Kensington Berlin, and each year the Rotary Club of Kensington Berlin offers a scholarship to a Berlin High School senior who has a strong record of community service and has been a member of the Interact Club. The Berlin High School Interact Club is sponsored by both the Rotary Club of Kensington Berlin and the Rotary Club of New Britain Berlin, and assists our clubs in its activities and runs its own community service projects. The Kensington Berlin Rotary Club, with the help of the Berlin High School Interact Club, supports the Salvation Army by providing out-of-the-cold luncheons and ringing the bell around Christmas. We donate annually to area food banks, and with the help of our interactors, we honor our town first responders with a breakfast each fall. I am pleased to announce that this year's recipient of the Rotary Club of Kensington Berlin Community Service Scholarship is Natalie Zadroga. Thank you, and good luck to all the members of the class of 2026.
The next scholarship is the Greater New Britain Bar Association. Scholarship, which is comprised of attorneys in the New Britain community. The organization traces its roots to the 1950s and is made up of lawyers who practice in small and large firms. These are corporate lawyers with ties to New Britain, both prosecutors and public defenders. The Greater New Britain Bar Association is honoring a student in excellent academic standing who is planning to further their education in the area of law, law enforcement, or government. This year's recipient is Julia Graybeck.
Congratulations.
The Joseph and Stephanie Kaminsky Memorial Scholarships are awarded to seniors planning to attend a 4-year colleges or universities who have shown high academic standing and promise for success. This year, we are fortunate to give multiple scholarships. This year's recipients are Olivia Noakes, Moise Naru, Luke Norton, Liana Spinelli, Adil Malik, Vladslav Shilpchuk? Vlad. Vlad, I practiced that all day. Congratulations.
Good enough.
Sarah Langford. And Gabriela Rivera.
The Coach Mike V Scholarship was created to honor Mike Veneziano, known fondly to his players as Coach V, who lost his battle to cancer in December of 2021. Mike was involved in the Berlin High School basketball program throughout his life, playing all 4 years of his own high school basketball career in Berlin before coming back to coach for 13 more. This year, we will be honoring 4 senior athletes who earned a varsity letter in any sport, have maintained good academic standing while at BHS, and plan to further their education in a university, college, or trade school. These athletes are being recognized for their character, citizenship, community service, and sportsmanship. This year's recipients are Ryan Lavender, Dante Sisti, Alyssa Walker, and Brooke Walker. May I have a representative from the Berlin Bears and Cheer Organization? The Berlin Bear and Cheer Organization offers a scholarship to athletes who have played or cheered in both 8th grade and as a senior. This year, they are honoring 3 seniors. They are Mackenzie Baker, William Bullocky, and Ryan Lavender. And now may I have the Betterini family for their next scholarship.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all of those that are getting recipients tonight. They are well deserved. My name is Bill Betterini, and my wife Cheryl is here. As a nephew, I'm here tonight to present the Ruth and Adolph Betterini Scholarship. Ruth and Adolph Betterini Scholarship was established to reward students pursuing bachelor's degree in the field of engineering or medicine who are hardworking, driven to achieve, and display good citizenship in their school and community. As longtime residents of Berlin, both Ruth and Adolph strongly believed in extending knowledge through education and life itself. This scholarship will be awarded over the next 4 years. This year, we're pleased to present this scholarship to 3 well-deserving recipients. They are Savannah Adamowitz, Sandra Carminati, and Gretchen Burrow. Congratulations. I'm sorry, Gretchen Perot. Thank you very much.
Next, may I have Mr. Brian Miller? The Kimberly P. Miller Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who has been a contributing member of the Berlin High School Women's Swim and Dive Team. This student has shown demonstration and commitment in achieving her academic and swim goals. This year's recipient is Miss Emma Tosi. Next, may I please have Mr. Paul Salina.
Good evening. My name is Paul Salina. I'm the former chairman of the board of the Community Foundation of Greater New Britain, and I'm also on the scholarship committee and had the pleasurable but arduous task of reading over 210 scholarships from our area, the area schools that we serve. But we have some wonderful students up here that are certainly well-deserving. The first scholarship is the William J. Tomaso Foundation Scholarship, which is awarded to a student who demonstrates an aptitude for academics at Berlin High School. The student must display motivation, academic ability, good character, and potential for success. This year's recipient is Ryan Tang. The Gloria Biscoglio Bosco Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior planning to major in education. These students must show promise for success as demonstrated by their participation in school and community activities. This year's recipients are Desea Rivera and Samantha Wood. The Angelo Tommaso Senior Lodge Scholarship was established by the Angelo Tommaso Senior Lodge Order, Sons and Daughters of Italy of America. This scholarship honors the organization's Italian heritage and commitment to support future generations. Founded in 1965, the Lodge created this fund to help students pursue higher educations at accredited colleges, universities, technical schools, or trade schools. This year's recipient is Sofia Savi. The next scholarship is given in memory of Keith Benson Kramer and is awarded to a student who possesses a warm, outgoing personality and an ability to relate to others. This student has also been an active member of the school community, including the school's theater productions. This year's recipient for the Keith Benson Kramer Scholarship is Addison Guerrero. The next scholarship is given in memory of James W. McDermott and is awarded to a student who has participated and made significant contributions in one of the following organizations: band, color guard, chorus, or drama club. On behalf of the McDermott family, I am pleased to award the James W. McDermott Scholarship to Charlotte Baker. The Josephine Suits Art Scholarship is awarded to a student who's accepted into an accredited college that offers a degree in the visual arts. This student was chosen for their exceptional artistic ability and interest in pursuing a degree in the arts, and the recipient is Chloe Constantine. The Harold M. Sussman Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student with high academic standing who has dedicated their time to school and community involvement. This year's recipient is Adil Malik. The allergies, I guess. The Italian Heritage Scholarship goes to graduating seniors from either New Britain High School, Berlin High School, E.C. Gooden Technical School, or the Craig Academy of Science and Innovation. This year's recipient was chosen for her academic excellence and promise for the future, and the award goes to Grace Buchholz. The Austrian-Hungarian Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has achieved high academic standing and is a credit to his or her school. And the recipients are Cassandra Lazara and Gretchen Perot. The Arthur E. Webster Scholarship supports a student who is planning to pursue a bachelor's degree in an accredited college or university and shows promise for the future. This year's recipient is Ciara Colon. The Society of the St. Jean Baptiste Scholarship was established by the Society of St. Jean Baptiste. This scholarship honors the organization's French heritage and longstanding commitment to supporting the Greater New Britain community. The Society created the scholarship fund as a lasting legacy to help local students pursue higher education or technical training. And it goes to Isabella Gagnon.
The next scholarship is awarded in memory of Joseph E. Pavano Jr., a longtime advocate of higher education and a former educator and administrator. It is awarded to a student who plans to become an educator. The family hopes to see this student go on to potentially impact hundreds throughout their career, as Joseph Pavano did in the West Hartford and New Britain public school system. This year's recipient is Kaylee Alkus. The Richard Patterson and Alexander Cameron Scholarship, given by the children of Alex Cameron, was established to honor the life of Richard Patterson. A member of one of the early graduating classes of Berlin High School, Richard Patterson was the first resident from Berlin to be killed during World War II in the attack on Pearl Harbor. The scholarship was set up to honor the relationship between Alex Cameron and Richard Patterson, who developed a lasting friendship from their days of playing sports together at Berlin High School. This year, the family would like to remember Richard Patterson through the accomplishments of 4 students. 2 scholarships are being awarded to students who have participated in athletics and have exceptional community service, as well as 2 students who will be attending trade school. The recipients are, for the general scholarships, Mackenzie Baker and Anna Hunt. And for the trade scholarships, Paulo Cortero and Jacob Pipkin.
Rita Pulcini was a 1975 graduate of Berlin High School. Her children created the Rita Pulcini Sacchetti Memorial Scholarship to give a student who excelled in the area of English, as Rita was in the process of becoming an English teacher. On behalf of the Pulcini and Sacchetti families, I am pleased to award the scholarship to Julia Graybeck.
The Catherine McGee Middle School PTO Scholarship is awarded to an alum of McGee Middle School who has worked to his or her academic potential at Berlin High School while participating in extracurricular activities and is considered to be a well-rounded person and student. This year's recipient is Ladislav Spilchik. The next scholarship is given in memory of Mr. Richard Paskowitz, who was an educator for 47 years and the superintendent of Berlin Public Schools from 1995 to 2005. Upon his passing, his family created a scholarship to honor Berlin High School seniors pursuing a degree in STEAM-related field of study. This year's recipients are Theo Wolski and Nina Welch. That's right. The Berlin Education Association scholarships are awarded to students who have exemplified strong academic achievement through their Berlin Public Schools education. Priority is given to students who are going into the field of education. This year's recipients are Emma Sullivan, Luke Norton, and Maya Lamoureux. Congratulations. Make sure I agree the right one, please. Congratulations. The faculty at Berlin High School awards 2 scholarships in memory of former principal George Sinnott. It is given to graduating students who have demonstrated a genuine commitment to the Berlin High School community and who have, through their cooperation and dedication, made a positive impact on Berlin High School. 2 years ago, we also lost an English staff member who had retired years prior, but Stan Brittingham, the class that he was an advisor for, actually did an additional collection. So we give a scholarship in memory of both of these gentlemen, George Sinnott and Mr. Brittingham. The George Sinnott Memorial Scholarship this year is given to Spencer Toussaint. And the Stan Brittingham Scholarship is given to Eleanor Henriques. Next, may I please have Dr. Liz Atwood Daly.
Good evening. The Berlin High School Counseling Department honors students who are considered to be well-rounded individuals who demonstrate qualities of good character, citizenship, perseverance, and a promise for success. This year's School Counseling Department scholarships are awarded to Gabriela Rivera, Michelle Sanchez, and Alexa Forsyth. Would now like to call Summer Cookson.
Hello, I'm Summer Cookson. I'm here for the Berlin Youth Lacrosse Association. I'm one of the scholarship coordinators. The Berlin Youth Lacrosse Association recognizes student athletes who have demonstrated leadership, commitment, and motivation through participation in Berlin Youth Lacrosse and in the community, school, or other local organizations. This year's scholarship recipients are Sydney Bronk-Zinkowski, and Jack Heaps.
The Berlin Youth Soccer Association recognizes student athletes who have participated in Berlin Youth Soccer Program for at least 3 seasons and plan to attend an accredited university, college, or junior college to further their education. On behalf of the association, we wish to congratulate this year's recipients for their many years in the youth soccer program. The recipients are Jaden Eichley, Sandra Carminati, Alyssa Napolitano, and Colin Sullivan. The Richard D. Hubbard Memorial Scholarship is one that is dear to my heart, as I spent the first 20 years of my Berlin career at Hubbard, and also because of the students it memorializes. Tyler Kopp, Nick Zuck, Lisa Andriani, Kyle Kassane, Christopher Labadia, Juliana Di Matteo, Jenna Pulaski, Travis Frisk, and Spencer Tracy, all former Hubbard students. The The recipient is a student who has had a positive impact on the school community, has good character and citizenship, and is considered to be a peer role model. This year's recipient is Sarah Langford. I will now call Mrs. Amenta back to this.
Okay, I will be doing the final scholarships of the evening. Berlin Helping Berlin is an organization dedicated to supporting the Berlin Public School family. The group fundraises through many different organizations throughout the year, from Powder Puff Football to horticulture plant sales to the RISE program, making and selling dog treats throughout the school year. This year, BHB, as it's known, is fortunate to award scholarships to graduating seniors who show promise for the future. This year's scholarship recipients are Katarina Pauli and Cassandra Lazara. The Jim Day Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of our former Berlin High School teacher, athletic director, and longtime coach. It is awarded to seniors who have demonstrated a genuine commitment to the Berlin High School community and through his or her dedication have made a positive impact. Congratulations to this year's recipients, Aiden Arcila and Rocco DeGrandi. The Kiwanis Technology Education Scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated academic achievement and interest in the technology education coursework. This year's recipient is Jack Heaps. The Kiwanis Family and Consumer Science Scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated academic achievement and interest in their family and consumer science coursework. This year's recipient is Olivia Noakes. The Kiwanis Delaney Scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated academic achievement, has displayed a positive attitude, and worked hard to achieve his or her potential. This year's recipient is Gianna Diarina. And the final scholarship of the evening is the Kiwanis Senior Growth and Contribution Scholarship. It is given to a student that has shown personal and academic growth throughout his or her years. This year's recipient is Isabel Arana. Poor Izzy had to wait right to the end. Okay, as this evening comes to an end, I'd like to take a moment to thank Mrs. Mayette and Mrs. Rice once again. They are our very hardworking and dedicated scholarship coordinators who make this night successful. They work with the community, both near and far, to make sure that every detail goes off without a hitch. You see the envelopes. There's a lot of moving pieces, and we've been very fortunate to have them lead this work. So please, students, a round of applause for Mrs. Mayette and Mrs. Rice. Again, thank you to all of our donors who came this evening and awarded these special honors to our students. Congratulations, students. Families, at this time, if you'd like to meet with your student, take pictures in the lobby or out on the patio or right here in the auditorium, you're welcome to do that. Thank you for attending, and we hope you have a great evening.